In this video we'll work on Ruth chapter 2 verses 21 to 23. No issues. Stay with my workers until they all of my grain. It should say until they finish harvesting. So if we rest our cursor here, harvest was deleted by spell out rule, the phrase builder rule for verbs. Layer 2, row 10. Layer 2, row 10. Okay, completive aspect. So we have various past tense completive aspects, and we have future tense completive aspects. This particular verb, okay, target tense and form is present. So we need a row for present completive. There are 2, row 10. Okay, let's put the row after the last past tense and before the first future tense. So we'll copy this row. Present completive. Okay, we don't need that. We want present completive. Okay. By the way, these rows that don't have any gloss here, these were all imported from the Word document. You can add the glosses as you want. We won't do that in these videos. So, until they finish harvesting the participle. Eventually we'll need another row for third singular present until John finishes harvesting. But this is good for now. Okay, we have an embedded quote, and we need to move this single closing quotation mark after the period. Let's copy this. And down here we'll paste it again, but this time the period will come first. Okay, generated text is identical. Let's save it. Okay, this verse only has one sentence. Generated text is identical, save it. Go to verse 22. Okay, we have 2 commas. So here we don't put any spaces before or after them. Generated text is identical. Okay, hurt. To hurt someone. We won't need this rule. Generated text is identical. That's the last sentence. Generated text is identical. Let's save it. Generated text is identical. Ruth gathered barley. She gathered barley. That's fine. Then Ruth gathered wheat. Then she gathered wheat. And Ruth lived with her mother-in-law, and she lived with her mother-in-law. That's fine. That's the last sentence. Generated text is identical. Let's save it. And that's the end of chapter 2. Let's go and regenerate all of our text. We need to do this occasionally. So let's update this reference to 223. Okay. And I'll time-lapse this. Okay, there aren't any issues. We're ready to start working on Ruth chapter 3.